President of the United States and His Majesty.
President Trump sailed into office on tough talk, but faced with his first international crisis, it's unclear what action, if any, the U.S. will take in response.
One of the things I think you've noticed about me is militarily, I don't like to say where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm not saying I'm doing anything one way or the other, but I'm certainly not going to be telling you.
After meeting with King Abdullah of Jordan, today in the Rose Garden, the president drew his own red line on Syria, expressing horror about the chemical attack that left women and children dead.
When you kill innocent children, innocent babies, little babies, with a chemical gas that is so lethal, people were shocked to hear what gas it was. That crosses many, many lines, beyond the red line, many, many lines.
The primary focus of Trump's Middle East policy, defeating ISIS, while laying the blame for other foreign policy quandaries from Syria to nuclear threats at the feet of former President Obama. Even as he played the blame game today, Trump acknowledged that now he's the one in charge.
I now have responsibility, and I will have that responsibility and carry it very proudly. I will tell you that. It is now my responsibility. It was a great opportunity missed.
Today, congressional leaders on both sides of the aisle pointed to Syria as Trump's first true foreign policy test. Already, some say he's falling short.
What he's done with Syria is emblematic of what he always does. Instead of a policy, instead of action, there's just blame. Blame doesn't solve the problem.
Republican Senator Marco Rubio even suggesting the Trump administration emboldened Assad by signaling it wouldn't seek to overthrow the Syrian leader.
It's my belief that if you're Bashar al-Assad and you read that it is no longer a priority of the United States to have you removed from power, I believe that is an incentive to act with impunity.
Today, Trump offered no criticism of Russia's support for Assad, saying only that his view of Assad was evolving.
My attitude toward Syria and Assad has changed very much.
But the biggest meeting of the week comes tomorrow, when Trump sits down with the Chinese president at his luxury resort in Mar-a-Lago. After putting China on notice over North Korea's nuclear program.
That's another responsibility we have, and that's called the country of North Korea. We have a big problem.
All of this as staff intrigue continues swirling in the West Wing. The president removing one of his top advisors, Steve Bannon, from the National Security Council. The move, a demotion for Bannon and a victory for H.R. McMaster, who Trump tapped in February to lead the council.